Hello and welcome to another episode of Fun Medical Facts with Dr. Marcus Cope. Today we're going to be talking about one of the weirdest and coolest aspects of space travel, the effect of zero gravity on our bones. And just to spice things up, we'll be dispelling some of the wildest conspiracy theories about the moon landings and space travel in general. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride. First of all, let's dive into Wolf's Law. No, it's not written by one of the Twilight cast. Go vampires. This law states that bone changes shape and size in response to the amount of force that's put on them. And as you can probably imagine, in space, the lack of gravity means that bones are subjected to far less force than they are on Earth. This results in the bones becoming weaker and more brittle over time. But here's the catch. Astronauts have to work harder in space to maintain bone health. To combat the effects of zero gravity, they engage in a rigorous exercise regime that involves resistance training, weightlifting and cardio. Who knew that space could be such a workout? Not really a little jaunt into space now, is it? Now let's move on to some of the wildest and crazy facts about astronauts. Did you know that astronauts actually grow taller in space? It's true. And due to the lack of gravity, causes their spines to stretch out, leading to a temporary increase in height of up to 2 inches. And here's another mind-blowing fact. Astronauts in space can have trouble telling up from down. Without the familiar pull of gravity, the inner ear becomes disorientated, making it difficult for astronauts to maintain their sense of balance. There are just a few strange and fascinating facts that space travel can have on the human body. And that's not to mention the fact of being locked in a tiny tin can. Certainly when they plan to go to Mars, they're going to have a lot of psychological issues from prolonged space travel in an cramped environment with people that you can't exactly take a step away from outside. Finally, it's time to address some of the conspiracy theories surrounding space travel. You've probably heard the claims that the moon landing was faked or that man has never actually left Earth. But here's the thing. These theories simply don't hold up to science. One of the biggest pieces of evidence against these theories is the fact that astronauts who've travelled to the moon have experienced significant changes in bone density. Here's a famous femur from an astronaut. See how light and brittle it is. To infinity and beyond. These changes in astronaut bones are consistent with what would be expected from exposure to zero gravity. Then bones don't lie, and cannot be explained away by any sort of hoax or cover-up. So there you have it, folks, the strange effects of zero gravity on our bones and why those moon landing conspiracy theories are simply not supported by the evidence. And remember, if you ever go into space, don't forget to exercise. Your bones will thank you for it later on in life. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Fun Medical Facts with Dr. Marcus Cope, and I'll see you next time.